To extra depth and perspective on the third anniversary of the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, survivors are reflecting on their own experiences. In March 2020, the first positive cases in El Paso were confirmed, and with that, it brought uncertainty for the medical community and the business community, but also there were many other unknowns. ABC 7's Rosemary Montanez spoke with one El Pasoan who's shared her struggle and fight with COVID-19. Rosemary.
That's right, Stephanie. One El Paso family faced much uncertainty when they tested positive for COVID. And after losing her husband to the virus, the life of one El Paso woman was forever changed.
I think when it hit me the most was when I actually pulled through, and the realization that my husband didn't.
3 years after the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, El Pasoan Lucy Lopez still gets emotional thinking about what she went through. She and her husband were among the first few positive cases of COVID-19 in the borderland. But back then, there were more questions than answers.
Nobody knew, even the doctors themselves. Our family doctor told me straight out, you see, we don't know anything, we're learning.
Lopez would be taken to the hospital 3 times, but would ultimately recover at home. Meanwhile, her husband, Hector Holguin, was in a hospital bed fighting for his life.
I wasn't scared for myself. I just felt that with what my husband was going through at the hospital, I was just a few steps behind him. As bad as I felt, as sick as I was surprised that I pulled through.
Lopez was told to start preparing funeral arrangements for her and her husband. Only days later, her husband died. She still remembers his last words to her.
He told me, Lucy, you took good care of me. You did your best, and don't you ever forget that.
Lopez is still fighting the lingering effects of COVID. She often thinks about her life pre-COVID. She's still working to find inner healing.
Having to learn how to live by myself and doing for myself 100%.
A very emotional story there. And Lopez is grateful there is now a vaccine to help combat the virus. She says during the entire time she learned to better prepare. Her message for El Pasoans out there is to not procrastinate on important things like this. Rosemary Montanez, ABC 7.
Very hard life lesson. All right, Rosemary, thank you for sharing her story.